Hello everyone. My name is Highwater. You are on youtube.com/watch/ a whole bunch of random letters and numbers. Today, I have another exhilarating game of Age of Empires 4 for you, spawning on the east side of Boulder Bay, aka the Wang map. We do have Stone Please AoE playing the French, number 100 and 122 in the world right now. So pretty strong player, I'd say, top 200. Interesting opening with his garrisoning and then ungarrisoning of units onto the woodline to kind of get the most effective drop off of food as he could, and also get his units onto the woodline. I actually really liked that. That was really cool. And getting ready to go into a dock super early, he is. His opponent, however, on the other side of the map, playing as the Abbasid Dynasty, which is a civ you don't really see on this map all that often. We have Ho DFX, a player currently number 79 in the world right now, reigning from the Netherlands. Our opponent, Stone Please, is from Germany. And we're in for a bit of a treat today because you don't see Abbasid on this map ever. This is my first time casting Boulder Bay since the February patch, and I'm just really shocked to see Abbasid come out. Maybe the Dhow is just that much stronger. These guys know something that I don't, obviously, so I'm very excited to learn what's going on here. Hello, Editing Wada here. Real quick, I forgot to mention for this cast for some reason, this is part of the N4C Qualifier. This is part of a $100,000 tournament qualifier. So this is a pretty high stakes match between these two players. Without further ado, let's jump into the cast. As you need to mention that, let's go. Opening build orders, we're 5 onto wood and then 3 onto food for Ho, including the fishing villager. So that's actually 4 onto food. Other side of the map, Stone Please is going 6 onto wood, and he's got 3 on food under his TC, and also the 1 villager over yonder gathering from here. Now you will note that he was behind a bit on wood. He's only getting his first ship out right now, Stone Please, whereas his opponent did get a fishing ship out a little bit earlier. So I know I hate to say it, but on water maps, that actually matters a lot. The speed at which you can get units out and the idle time you can have on your dock, if the lower that it is for the idle time, the more likely you are to win the game, at least from my casting experience. I could be wrong here, but make their naval military units a lot more quickly than you can. And I think the build order was just better optimized for our Abbasid player. I'm, again, really shocked to see this. He's got 6 on wood right now, so he's pulled 1 off, I think, since we last checked, and 7 on wood right now for our French player. So we're catching up here. 2 fishing ships out for Stone Please, and versus 3 of Ho. He's ahead just by a little bit. Going on to gold as well, we got 2 vills for Ho, and on the other side, Stone Please is actually not on his gold yet. He's not on his gold yet, so he has not expanded just yet. Going on to it a little late. Again, I think that this is a bit of a mistake from Stone Please. Going on to that a little bit earlier with a better optimized wood gathering would have been a better play, just because he's going to want to get that Hulk out before his opponent can get the Dhows out. If his opponent's able to get like 2 or 3 Dhows out, they can really mess with the Hulk. So it's a little scary, but it looks like Ho is getting ready to go to the next age relatively soon. Going to get that House of Wisdom up nice and early, getting as much food as he can under his TC, as well as on the water. He's got 4 ships out there right now. A little bit of an idle time right now because he was building the House of Wisdom, right? So that requires some wood. But going to get another ship out once he gets another drop-off from his villagers. There we go. That's going to come out now in just a moment here. Whereas our opponent, Stone Please, is still getting lots and lots of food out from the fishing ships. And actually multiple villagers now up here to kind of deny that aggression that can come out from the scouts. The scouts can do a lot of work, don't get me wrong. They can really stop and force a lot of idle time. With 2 vills here, it keeps this dock nice and protected. There's a little bit of fighting back. You can build a little bit more quickly, get those walls up quicker. So there's a lot. I like that play. I like that play coming out from our French player. But Ho, he is putting up a second dock right now. I'm going to go for some pretty solid aggression, I'd say. He is aging up to the economic wing right now. So he's going to try to get that fresh foodstuffs. Once he has enough gold income in his bank, he's probably going to move on to the wood line again. He's pulled some vills, I think, off his food under his TC, which makes sense. You got lots on the water. You may as well just gather from the superior food gathering unit rather than your villagers, and can get the second duck up successfully. And we're getting ready for some Dhow play. Only 180 wood and 90 gold for a Dhow, which is actually a lot cheaper than a Hulk, I believe. A Hulk is 300 wood and 240 gold. So the more Dhows, the better in this scenario. Lots of fishing ships out right now for Stone Please, don't get me wrong, but bit of a tricky one to be in. Lots of gold coming in right now. Could have to pull off the gold, but he wants to get the... This is a tell that the Dhows are coming out, especially with the 2 dock, now 3 dock. Does Stone Please see the 3rd dock? I believe he did see that, just barely. As long as he took note of it, that's the important part here. He's going to try to run back and maybe see it a little bit better. But 3 docks with 3 Dhows coming out each. Going to have to pump out even more villagers to get onto that wood and gold in order to get that bumping. And right now, our French player, Stoneplease, is only on the 1 dock still. So, bit of a scary situation to be in. Honestly, you see all these docks, you know what's coming, most likely. Unless it's something you haven't seen before, in which case, hey, you don't know what's coming. Sorry about that, folks. Had to get up and get a drink of water. I was about to cough my lung out. Regardless, right now, we do have Stoneplease getting the aggression on with the scouts, trying to deny any more docks going up, but unfortunately wasn't able to do too good of a job with that earlier. Just not really getting the aggression that he needed with his double scouts. And right now, you know, Ho's ahead in the age up time. He's not really ahead on the water necessarily, but you see 1 Dhow, 2 Dhow, a 3rd Dhow going to be coming out here in just a moment when we have enough wood for it. We have 13 bills on gold, 8 on wood right now for Stoneplease. So other side of the map, he's going to be able to get out 1 Hulk with all that. That's how he's so far behind in it, right? Ho on the other hand, he's got enough to get 3 Dhows out now. That's going to be relatively scary, I'd say. And there's a lot of fish on the water for Stoneplease, but it's not going to stay there for long. Those Dhows are going to do a good job. Did they get a buff in the last patch? I'll put the card in the top right corner right now about my video on the last patch. But 2 Dhows coming out at the same time right now. I'm going to go directly across the water. What do we see for Stoneplease? Does he see this coming? He has no vision of this whatsoever. And these Dhows are going to come out. Hulk, great timing on the Hulk, coming out just in the nick of time, but the fishing economy is going to be absolutely denied. Hulk getting a lot of damage off, but these Dhows are going to do a good job too. But this is actually not as good of a job as I thought. They're going to actually be forced to pull back right now. Hulk doing great amounts of damage there. Has the healing of the dock as well. And only losing 1 fishing ship on that, so we're not only on 5 versus the 4 of our Abbasid player. Getting some more Dhows out right now as we speak. Just being able to mass up a larger army and kind of contest the Hulk. Not enough resources for Stoneplease right now in order to get another Hulk out, sitting very shy on the wood. He's had to pull off some villagers off of his gold, most likely to go onto the wood in order to afford another Hulk. And again, he's just had a lot of idle time with his dock today, and I think that's going to be a real downfall potentially. He could be in a very delicate situation if he's not too careful here. Income per minute wise right now, Stoneplease ahead in food because of his superior fishing right now, and wood and gold right now. He has had to reallocate the villagers back onto gold right now, making more from the TC and getting them onto that resource. But this is not the whole story of the game, because the story of the game is what's happening over here with all these Dhows. Right now, there are 5 versus the only 1 Hulk right now for our French player. Stoneplease getting a 2nd Hulk out right now. So timing would have been good maybe about like 10 seconds ago to get this next water raid going here, but we're getting some more Dhows out as well. We're really fighting in the feudal age right now with the first age ships that we have available to us. We do have a Royal Knight coming out. We didn't talk about it, but we did age up to the 2nd age for Stoneplease with the School of Cavalry. You don't really expect much else on this map anymore. People used to go up with the Guild Hall, I believe it was, or the School of Commerce, whatever it is. And nowadays, you don't see it as often because you want to be able to get the aggression on the water and on land too. So Stone doing a good job of raiding here, but we did get that kind of called out a little bit early, and we have some spearmen coming out here, only losing 2 vills and losing 1 knight to the TC fire. This knight may actually go down as well, but there's some idle vills on this house over here. They're going to have to make a run for it, and yeah, this Royal Knight's super, super low, not able to really stay around, and oh no, we didn't get out of the what are you doing? Oh no, he was distracted by what's happening on the water over here. There's a big fight coming out, both Hulks going down for Stoneplease AoE, and now Fishing Boat's going to go back into the dock in order to stay alive. These Dhows, there are what, 6 of them? There's 6 Dhows on the map right now, sniping the Vill that was on the food, sniping the Hulk, getting rid of a lot of fishing ships too. There were 5 here before, now only 3. A new Hulk coming out for Stoneplease, but is it too little too late is the question. Other side of the map for our Abbasid player, we're getting even more Dhows out. Jeez, the Dow Jones index here. Stonk's really going up for the Abbasid on this map. I do like this play. I think Ho did something really cool here that I haven't really seen before, which is getting all these Dhows out. Before the previous patch, you would never see this kind of play. A triple dock opening. The Abbasid do have the buff to have cheaper docks. We take a look at these vills right now. Where are they? Where's a villager? Those are all spearmen. 1 dock is 75 wood versus for the French, it's 150. So cheaper docks for the Abbasid dynasty, allowing him to be able to save some wood and get those Dhows out relatively quickly. We have more Hulks coming out now, probably. I would imagine. Yeah, we're on a triple dock now for ourselves as Stoneplease. Getting 2 more Hulks out on the map here, so 3 in total. Gonna be a nice and formidable force here. But right now, we are behind a little bit on our economy for Ho. He doesn't have that many fishing ships out in the map, only 4 still. So he's had to add another villager under the TC, potentially even, to get some more food, I would imagine. He may want to do that sooner rather than later. But instead, going to go stay onto the wood, stay on the stone now. So maybe he's looking to get some towers up, get some keeps up maybe in the next age. We'll have to kind of wait and see. Maybe he's going to get an outpost up and put arrow slits in it. That's what I'm expecting here. Maybe even going to sneak a villager across and do a stone tower. Who knows? Lots and lots of Dhows now on the map for Ho-Ho. He's got 7 in total, still building more from his triple dock setup here. It's going to be 7, 8, 9 in a moment here. 3 Hulks on the map right now for stone, please. The more expensive, slower, and longer to make unit. It takes, what, 45 seconds for 1 Hulk versus how much time for a Dhow? 40 seconds. So 5-second difference, actually. Not too shabby. But we're getting a bit of a push out now for Ho-Ho. Cinematic mode for the extra drama. And going to be pushing right onto this dock here. Wants to deny some fishing, but no fishing boats available for him to snipe. The Hulk's going to do a good job of lighting up that first Dhow, taking considerable amounts of damage here. There's just so many ships here. It is not going to be able to hold this very well at all. These Dhows, they can sacrifice themselves under the dock. That's not a problem here. They're doing so much more damage here. The Hulks only do so much damage at a time here. Fishing ships starting to come in and screen, cause a misclick maybe onto them instead of onto the Hulks, allow them to live a little bit longer. But the Hulks are not going to be able to hold this very well at all. It looks like the upgrades to the Dhows in the last patch were enough to make the Abbasid viable on water. We have another Hulk coming out here. Well, another Hulk coming out of this dock as well. But we're going to have more Dhows joining us in a moment here as well. We do have the production going on in our other docks. Not too many, mind you. We're down to only 1 Hulk now. 1 Hulk in this whole engagement here. This is the loss of water, and honestly, the loss of the momentum in the game. Ho-Ho, what can he do here? Income for Minotaur. He's ahead in everything, actually. He could just look to do a straight transition onto land, but opting to say, hey, I think I know when I've met my match. GG's. Thank you so much for watching. Abbasid, strong on water now. Crazy to think. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more Age of Empires 4 content. And I'll see you in the next cast. Cheers!